morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us for the Triumph Press Conference here at EICMA. And thank you all for your continued support for Triumph motorcycles and your shared passion for our great bikes. It is something that we truly value. Now, before we look at the new motorcycles we are launching this year and the new models that we will reveal right here today, I wanted to share with you some of the great activities that Triumph has been involved in so far this year. Starting with the global charity event that we support as the lead motorcycle sponsor, the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. This wonderful riding event is open to men and women who take the opportunity to dress up in their finest to raise money for prostate cancer and men's mental health. And just 1 month ago, our 6 years supporting the DGR took place around the world with an amazing outcome. Let's take a look at the film. Anyone who's ridden the DGR will know what a special day this can be. And as you've just seen, since the DGR started, over $26 million has been raised. The DGR continues to be a cause that we are very proud to support. Now, another milestone this year has been the launch of Triumph motorcycles in China, one of the world's biggest motorcycle markets. In September of this year, we opened our first 3 Triumph dealerships in Beijing, Chengdu and Shanghai. And I'm pleased to share that we have already sold more than 250 motorcycles. Our next store will be Triumph Guangzhou, which is on track to welcome its first customers at the beginning of December. Now, China is not the only market that Triumph is expanding its presence into. We're also pleased to be launching the brand in the Philippines in the early new year, which will now see Triumph operating in an amazing 62 countries worldwide. Now, our next topic really looks to the future, and this was an announcement back in June with the Triumph TE1 project. This is a program that we're now well underway with, and it's focused on developing electric motorcycle capabilities to provide an input into our future electric motorcycle offer. This is a unique collaboration between 4 major UK industry and academic leaders, including Williams Advanced Engineering, Integral Powertrain Limited's eDrive division, and WMG at the University of Warwick. And we look forward to sharing with you more news on this project as we progress into next year. Our next update comes with a promise that we made when we launched the Scrambler 1200 at the beginning of the year. And this was that we would take it back to Baja, where the whole Scrambler scene and the Triumphs that kicked it off were born. So, at the end of April, Triumph Factory rider Ernie Vigil put the new Scrambler 1200 through its paces at the grueling Nora Mexican 1000. It's an incredible event that covers over 1,300 miles of Mexico's Baja Peninsula. So let's see what happened. Thank you. So, not only did our Scrambler 1200 finish in style, it came an incredible 5th in the modern open class against a field made up entirely of dirt bikes. Yes, we put a skid plate and sand tyres on the bike, but otherwise it was left almost completely stock. And we even used the same standard suspension that you will find on the Scrambler 1200. This, ladies and gentlemen, really demonstrates the capability of the Scrambler 1200 as a real first-in-class for genuine off-road adventure capability. Now, we couldn't come here to EICMA and not talk about the incredible first season of Triumph-powered Moto2 racing that will reach its conclusion later this month in Valencia. I can't tell you how much passion has gone into stepping into this world-class racing category and how great it is to be working alongside such dedicated and talented teams and riders. It has been a very rewarding experience for everyone involved, and I'm sure for our fans as well, as we see such a successful first season. And also to see the new Triumph engines making such a big impact with the closest racing since the championship began. Let's take a look. Season for trying to be part of, and also what a winner in Alex Marquez, who took the Moto2 Championship title on Sunday in Malaysia and became the first ever Triumph era champion. Our congratulations go to him and the whole of the Mark VDS team. Well done guys, an absolutely great job. Now, coming directly from our Moto2 engine development program is the first of the new motorcycles we want to bring out for you here today. Launched at the MotoGP in August and ridden out for us today by the 2019 Triumph Daytona Isle of Man Supersports TT winner, Peter Hickman. Ladies and gentlemen, the new limited edition Daytona Moto2 765. Oh, good morning, Peter. It's great to see you again. Thank you very much for joining us.
How you doing?
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. So you've raced and won the Isle of Man Supersports TT and the Ulster GP with Smith Racing earlier this year. So what do you think of our new 765 Moto2 bike?
Well, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, even just to look at, the thing's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I've not had a chance to actually ride it yet. However, the chassis is exactly the same as what I rode at the Isle of Man TT, like you say, won on this year. And it's got everything that we really want for the Isle of Man TT, which is more horsepower and more torque. But yeah, what a fantastic machine.
Wonderful, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, what a champion. Peter Hickman, please put your hands together.
Cheers.
So, what makes the new Daytona so special? First, this is the closest thing that you can get to a Moto2 bike for the road, with a Moto2 derived new 765 triple engine that delivers the highest power and torque ever. It's got the most ride-enhancing technology and the highest ever equipment specification. It has a championship-winning chassis, and it is lighter than the previous generation. And finally, with the carbon fibre bodywork and a one-off Union Jack paint scheme, this is the first ever Dorna Sports licensed motorcycle. It is a numbered limited edition with only 765 of two versions available, one for the US and Canada and one for Europe, Asia and the rest of the world, where in some of these markets the demand has been so great that the bike is already sold out. So, I'll now hand you over to Miles Perkins, our Head of Brand Management, to take you through more great new Triumphs for the year ahead. Miles, over to you, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
highlights of the 2 Triumphs that we've launched in the last few weeks. Starting with the next step in our Rocket's illustrious story with the all-new Rocket 3 GT and the Rocket 3R. And with the Rocket 3R, this is built for world-leading torque. A really commanding setup, great control, comfort and capability. And the Rocket 3 GT, this is built to go even further, with even more comfort, even more laid-back attitude, and an even higher level of touring capability. Both of these have got incredible acceleration and torque, which comes from the world's largest production motorcycle engine. This is the all-new 2,500cc Rocket Triple. This puts out the highest production motorcycle torque figure in the world at 229 Newton meters, with much more power and a staggering level of torque across the entire rev range and an almost horizontal torque curve. All of this while still being beautifully smooth and refined for all day, any gear, effortless riding and touring. As you can see, they've got a really dominating presence and a look that's absolutely pure muscle, and also magnificent style. We've got a host of signature design features and an unparalleled level of finish and quality. And then taking the Rocket riding experience to a new high, both models deliver a really great handling setup from the perspective of comfort and control, but also a genuinely surprising dynamic roadster ride. And this comes from a very high specification of equipment, but also a weight saving of over 40 kilograms from the previous generation Rocket. There's also a very advanced level of ride enhancing technology, including optimized cornering traction control and ABS with an IMU. And as you would expect, we also have a big new range of Rocket accessories with more than 50 to choose from, including a full suite of touring options with a wide range of luggage, including new panniers and also multiple seating choices. So, that's the Rocket. Now, we're going to look at our naked sports lineup, where 3 weeks ago we also launched this, the new Street Triple RS. Now, the new RS builds on what already makes the Street Triple lineup so popular, with over 90,000 sold to date. This is the lightest bike in class, with a power-to-weight ratio that's key to its well-earned reputation for easy, agile and dynamic handling. And with the new RS, we have a major step up in performance from its 765 triple engine, the same that's powering that Moto2 race series, but now with a significant Euro 5 upgrade. This has been designed alongside our Moto2 development work by the same engine team, and it delivers even more peak torque, plus more power low down, with 9% more power and torque in the mid-range, and that's something when you ride the bike you can really feel. It comes with it's more responsive, but it also comes with a freer flowing silencer, and that gives an even crisper triple sound. As you can see, there's a significant evolution to the look, with much more aggressive style, and that comes from an all-new twin LED headlight. We've got sportier bodywork, and we have an enhanced quality of finish across the whole motorcycle as well. And then finally, on top of that very high standard of premium equipment and core technology, which leads the category, the new RS has enhanced TFT instrument functionality. It has the software for the MyTriumph connectivity system pre-installed. It's got new second generation graphic schemes, and also a new Triumph up and down shift assist, and also enhanced riding modes. So that's the Street RS. Now let's get to the first of our live launches here at EICMA, which is the third model to join our Triumph factory custom lineup. A new range designed to be the most limited edition motorcycles you can buy, and a premium in handcrafted British custom design, specification, performance, engineering, technology and finish. And this new model follows up the first 2 factory customs, which we launched in January, with the beautiful Thruxton TFC and our stunning Rocket 3 TFC as well. All of which brings us to the next TFC to join the lineup, and it's a bobber. So, here it is, the all-new Bobber TFC. This is inspired by the original Triumph Bobbers built from the 1940s on, and this new ultra-limited edition takes this original and innovative modern Triumph motorcycle to a new level. As you can see, absolutely beautiful. This has, without a doubt, the purest bobber silhouette. It comes with a host of unique details, including clip-on handlebars. It's got a billet top and bottom yoke with number plaque, premium carbon fibre bodywork, real leather statement seat, gold-coloured chain, black powder-coated frame and swing arm, black anodised wheel rims, and unique TFC badging and instrument faces, and of course, the one-of-a-kind TFC paint scheme that you can see. This bike has also got a very special step up in performance. This is lighter than the Bobber Black by around 5 kilograms, and the TFC Bobber is more powerful. It's got 10 PS more power and 4 Newton meters more peak torque, plus there's power and torque across the whole rev range is up. It's got 500 RPM higher revving set up, but it's also 39% lower engine inertia. Now on top of that, it's got an even higher level of category-leading equipment and specification. With this bike, that gets Öhlins fully adjustable front forks and adjustable RSU. We've got arrow brush silencers with carbon fibre end caps, dual Brembo M50 monoblock brake calipers, Brembo MCS radial master cylinders, 3 riding modes with road rain and sport. We've got a multifunctional LED rear indicators and also an LED headlight with a distinctive DRL. Both of which, of course, are market dependent. And then finally, this is a very rare beast. There's only 750 numbered editions worldwide, and they come with a unique detailing, but also a personalised Bobber TFC handover pack. You've got one-of-a-kind build book in the pack, personalised TFC wallet and leather rucksack, TFC bike cover, but also a personalised certificate, individually signed by Triumph CEO Nick Law. Now, for those of you who've been following this year's DGR, we're very pleased to announce that the very first limited edition, the #1 of this bike, will soon be on its way to Ron Kreitmeyer in San Jose, California, who raised over $50,000 personally for Men's Health in the DGR. So there you have it, the new Bobber TFC. Pure, unparalleled perfection. Right, thank you very much to Rider Christos. Now let's take a look at the second reveal for today, which connects Triumph's most iconic motorcycle with one of the biggest names in Triumph's 117-year history. And that's the legend that is Bud Ekins. In the 1960s, where motorcycle racing was exploding across the Californian deserts, Bud Ekins was a leading light, a top motocrosser and desert racer, but also one of Hollywood's most in-demand stuntmen. And this is a career that came courtesy of his friend and international 6-day trial riding partner, and that was, of course, the king of cool himself, Steve McQueen. Now, McQueen got Bud his first major film job, which came to be known as the most famous motorcycle stunt in history, the legendary wire jump from The Great Escape. This was jumped by Bud, dressed as McQueen. And in the 60s, Bud ran the biggest and most successful Triumph dealership in the world, in sunny Sherman Oaks, California, and he raced, jumped, stunted and won on Triumphs all over the world. And today, we're proud to celebrate his name and that Triumph legend with a Bud Ekins Bonneville T120 and Bud Ekins Bonneville T100 special editions. Very good. So here they are. Bonneville T120 special edition for Bud Ekins. Let's start with this, the Bud Ekins Bonneville T120. This is ridden for us by Andrea Lecicero. He's a former Italian international rugby star and Triumph ambassador. I'm not someone I'd want to pick a fight with. And then also here, the Bud Ekins Bonneville T100 edition, ridden by Lauren from the Triumph team. So what makes these so special? First up, let's start with this one, the T120. We have all of the T120's modern capability. You've got that timeless silhouette and design DNA, but this gets a unique Bud Ekins special edition paint scheme that has hand-painted coach lining. On the tank, we have a Heritage Triumph logo for the first time on a production bike in the Hinckley era. There's also a unique Bonneville Bud Ekins graphics on the mudguard and side panels, and on the tank, a classic Californian flying globe design. With this, you also get a dedicated set of really unique extra premium features with a Monza filler cap, diamond knurled grips, you've got minimal bar end mirrors, black engine badges, and higher specification LED indicators where the market specifications allow. And then making it a matching pair, we have this, the Bud Aitken's Bonneville T100. This comes with that T100 modern capability setup, again all of that iconic style, but it gets its own unique special edition Bud Aitken's paint scheme, hand-painted coach lining, a Californian flying globe design as well. You also get a unique set of premium touches with a Monza filler cap, the diamond knurled grips, the dedicated black badge, engine set, and again the higher specification LED indicators where the market specs allow. Now both of these will also come complete with a certificate of authenticity, which includes an exclusive account of Bud Aitken's story, signed by Triumph CEO Nick Law, but also Bud Aitken's daughters, Susan Aitken and Donna Aitken. So before we move on to reveal of bike number 3, story number 3, I'd like to thank our riders, Andrea and Lauren. Thank you very much. Okay, let's now finish with the final new model reveal for today from Triumph, which is one of our most legendary names, and the evolution of Triumph's classic racing story. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Thruxton RS. There we go. This is the new Thruxton S. Thank you for RS. Thank you very much, Peter. Again, our rider for today. This is the original calf racer evolved. Just wait. Okay. Right. Born from the racing success of the original Bonneville, at the Thruxton 500 where it's got its name, this Thruxton was a dominating force in 60s racing. At the Isle of Man, this cracked 100 mile, not this one, but the Thruxton, the first Thruxton, cracked 100 mile an hour production lap for the very first time. And on the road, the Thruxton was a bike of choice for a generation of teenage calf racers. And in 2016, we launched the Thruxton R, and that was a bike designed to literally live up to the legend, with genuine sporting poise, torque-rich, powerful twin Bonneville engine performance, top draw suspension, and an absolutely stunning finish. The new RS brings all of that attitude, the design hallmarks and quality, from its timeless silhouette, its genuinely capable sporting chassis, high specification race-bred Öhlins and Showa suspension, and class-leading finish and detailing. But with the RS, this adds much higher performance with a significant evolution to the new RS engine, which is a major update. Now Euro 5 and now delivering more power, the 105 PS, which is 8 PS higher. It's got more responsive engine, even more twin Bonneville character. There's 20% reduction in inertia, which helps it rev harder for longer, and a red line that's now 500 RPM higher. Peak torque comes lower down with 112 Newton meters at 4,250, and there's more torque above 575 RPM as well, all the way up to the rev limit. And finally, the engine's more responsive thanks to the enhanced riding modes and the changes. The RS has also got a higher equipment specification and is lighter, which combined with a higher power engine makes it even more agile, intuitive and dynamic to ride. The weight saving makes it this 6 kilograms lighter than the Thruxton R, and on top of the high-spec suspension and technology, the new RS brings new radial M50 Brembo Bonneville calipers and new race-derived Metzler Racetech RR tyres. And then finally, even more contemporary style, which you can see, more of that incredible Thruxton detail, which it's known for, but it now gets a fully blacked out look. Black anodized wheels and engine covers, black Öhlins spring setup, premium twin colour paint scheme. That's the new Thruxton RS, and it's a stunner. So, that's all from us this morning here at EICMA. All of the information on these new bikes is now up on our website, and for the media is on our Triumph Media Kit site as well. Prices for all of these new models are now available, And for the media, if you want to talk to our Triumph country marketing teams, you get full details, not only on pricing, but also when they're available for customers, and the prices are on our website as well. Along with Paul and our product team, Steve Sargent, Stu Wood, I'll be here on the stand all day. Also, our Italian Managing Director, Andrea Bazzoni, and his team are here as well to host you. And we're all very happy to invite you to join us, ask any questions you have, or just chat about these fantastic bikes. Peter Hickman will also be with us for interviews or an opportunity if you just want to meet him and have a chat. I'd like to finish by inviting our riders to come back on stage now if you want to take any photos with them on the bikes. And also, wishing you all a great day. We look forward to seeing you all at another Triumph launch in the future. Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you all for watching. And goodbye from Triumph. Thank you.